Hey, shout out to all the new subs. I went really quickly through my IG and I saw lots of messages. So I'm listening to my messages. You guys are catching on that I just go through either read comments or just listen to messages, leave messages back, and then I'm gone. And I thank you for all my good messages. I love them. You guys give me so much support. And I know you guys always say, don't worry about the haters and stuff, but sometimes they need to be a little bit afraid. They need to be a little bit afraid that I'm going to call them out. Because sometimes that's just dumb. That really is. What if there's young people on here that want to try YouTube and that's how they're going to act? That's nuts. That's just nuts. Speaking of young people, you guys remember Trippy J? I'm not even sure if he's had his birthday to be 18 yet, to be quite honest. Trippy J is a very excellent rapper, and the way he puts things together are very heartfelt, and he raps on content. That being said, he did Sally, and I reacted to that. Oh, amazing track. So I can't wait to see what this track is about. And this is called Nicholas, and this is by Trippy J. And if you guys want to follow him, peep the rest of his music, his freestyles. This guy is fire. I'm telling you, he's amazing. I'm not just saying that. I just don't put anybody on the channel. You have to bring it. So, that being said, let's go. Shout out to you, Trippy J. I know you're gonna blow up and you're gonna be too busy one day. I'm not trying to rhyme. That's your job.
Yeah. Da da. Yeah. See, Nicholas was a mess and made fun of other kids. Daddy left before the age of 10, he loved to play pretend. Did whatever he could do to get some self-esteem. It started fogging up his image, all he had was hazy memories. It's not his fault though, his mother was an addict. Always left the house dirty and poor Nicholas couldn't manage. Every time he'd grasp his mother's hand, he felt sweating, wondered why she's so cold to him. And his innocence ignored his innocence, cause the voice was unknown. Let it eat into his soul, didn't want to grow old. Started hanging with the wrong crowd and wearing dark clothes, breaking into homes because broken homes is broken home. Instagram.
I love that wordplay. I don't know. Sometimes you wish you could fix all the kids, right? I think that's the way I feel. I have a little, it's not a picture frame, but it's like kind of like a plaque that has a really neat saying about kids, and it says, you know, a son's first love is their mom, and a daughter's first love is their dad, you know, or best friend is their dad, or something like that. But it just always reminds me that what we're doing, you just have to watch it. Just because you're having a shitty day doesn't mean that they do. They have to. My son is way too sensitive for that. He'll draw me a picture of a broken heart if I get too mad at him. He will. And you don't think that would just destroy me? It does. He draws these little penguin figured looking humans with a sad face and a big old heart that's all cracked in half. And then he explains to me through tears how I broke his heart. So, Believe me, I'm very aware of how I treat him and my daughter. They have little feelings, even though they're little, with big hearts.
And Metallica, they lined his bedroom walls. On the inside he was different, this wasn't him at all. He loved country and soul, didn't have one of his own, but he just wanted to be loved. And Nicholas was a bright kid, living in a dark time, living in the cold world, his heart as dark as a coal mine. He wanted love, but did not know how to say it. If only I could have helped him escape this pain and hate. Nicholas was a bright kid, living in a dark time, living in the cold world, his heart as dark as a coal mine. He wanted love, but did not know how to say it. If only I could have helped him escape this pain and hate. Started spiraling down, beginning with drugs. The warmth in his stomach, they were reminiscent of hugs. Gave him that feeling of love, yeah, he just can't get enough. He used to shoot up for the bus, came and went to school, fuck them. His teachers noticed but did not say a word. His so-called friends hoped he'd find a better lane and then turn. But it all changed when he got his first urge. He wanted more and more until all of the cravings began to burn. Every joint was adding ash to his urn, cracking his spirit while his methods, they kept him from learning.
This is so amazing how you put this together, Trippy. I wish, hey, you hear that, universe? I hope somebody picks this up as almost like I don't know if you could use it as a teaching or educational track, but my God, it would reach so many people. It's amazingly put together. It really is. The way that you're using the drug references and smoking and ash and urn, I mean, it's true, and it's very sad. It's sad. Little kids do need hugs. Little kids, they need hugs all day long. Oh my gosh, they're so adorable. When they're sad, they just want a hug, you know? And I hate when people say, oh, I guess this a-hole just didn't get enough hugs when he was younger. That's quite possible. But at the same time, we shouldn't judge others because we're not. See? It's like I could just follow my own advice. Should be nice to others, but if you are mean to me first, I'm not going to be nice to you. Kids, on the other hand, poor little things, they just need love. Just give them hugs, little pats on the head, and tell them they're doing a good job. Such good content.
From the devil in the way he lived, it was all backwards. So instead of being a coward, he became empowered. Opened up a Bible, read a little, didn't believe at first. Me neither, Nicholas. The devil is really good with his words. I hope you see this and you do not see the serpent. You are worth it, my friend. Don't let him say you're ever a burden. When time gets tough, you gotta be tougher. Nobody is perfect, everybody suffers. The story of Nicholas, that was somebody's brother. If you went through it, I just hope and pray you recovered. Say I love you to your mother, say I love you to your daughter, say I love you to your father, say I love you to your brother, because you never ever know when the faults are. And I just hope the story makes you wanna call him. Nicholas was a bright kid, living in a dark time, living in the cold with his heart as dark as a coal mine. He wanted love but didn't know how to say it, and maybe one day he can take his heart and place it on the pavement as it caves in, and maybe one day he'll face all of the pain that he's been gaining, and maybe changes. But until that day, I'll keep him in my heart, because he was the one that gave the song a lighter and a spark.
I love this. I love this all day. You better keep cranking this kind of content out. Oh man, this was amazing. So nice, Trippy, so nice. Should be proud of your work. Okay, I better go.